There's a stretch of Route 90 for anybody who's driven into Cleveland from the east, where you come into town, Lake Erie's on your right, downtown is straight ahead, and you hook into it, Dead Man's Curve. It's a spectacularly beautiful stretch, and you can't look at anything because there are maniacs driving 60 and 80 around. But at one point, doing that drive a couple years ago, I glanced up for just a second, and atop this huge street lamp pole was what I think was an eagle, pretty sure. So the second poem is about how he sees the scene around him, and he gets a mention in this one, which this poem is for anybody who has ever fallen in love against their will. Some of you heard this recently. Driving to Columbus. Ohio, Ohio, you heart of black splotched cows grazing, your cornfields, your soy fields, your eggplant and butternut squash. I wanted to despise your bakeries oozing jelly donuts and white bread, your anxious inner ring suburbs, your liberal white parents with kids in parochial schools, your festering cities, hidden homeless shelters, your 12-step meetings in every church basement, your wreckage of 50s factories crumpling, your air injected, your waters, your Shaker Lake strung with carp, your highways corseting the map. I never wanted to love you, Ohio, with your legs spread to the Cuyahoga, you North Coast licking Great Lakes embalming, burnout whore of a Midwest state. I never asked for your statuesque heron, ruthlessly stripping koi from your backyard ponds, your outraged suburbanites protesting the deer cull, your bulldozers eviscerating the last green corners, your fungus of upscale McMalls. I intended to return to somewhere from your aging oak and blighted elm, your kamikaze squirrels, your jays screeching at dawn. I pined for pigeons, for Flatbush subway platforms reeking of urine and hope. But oh, Ohio, you crooked heartbeat, your endless Route 71, your ponies grazing by the berm, your skies blown wild with early snow, your stooped trees loosing their leaves all at once, your red-tailed hawks circling overhead, so small, your eagle enormous atop the street lamp by Dead Man's Curve. I never wanted to love your oboist baristas, your creationist fundamentalists, crack horse senators, graft-bleeding statehouse, your red cheeks turning blue from sheer desperation, shaved of vision, starved for money, empty of haven for your dark-eyed teenagers, clutching drooping pants in one hand and cell phones in the other, your existential ennui decades out of fashion. I hate you for making me love you, your stubborn neighborhood cafes, your ridiculous academic snobbery, your losing teams every season of the year, your hawks circling the highway, your undulant wheat fields hugging the berm.